It's starting, yeah,
What's on?
my meeting, my Zoom meeting.
Oh, okay.
Good story.
So Pelosi got on TV yesterday.
Yeah.
And started saying, praising Biden, how great he was.
Yeah,
He's so great that he belongs on Mount
Oh,
Rushmore.
yeah, we talked it yesterday, yeah.
All right, and so,
And even the woman who was interviewing him was like, what?
yeah, so Steve sent me what it will look like if Biden is on Mount Rushmore.
that is funny. All right, now.
I knew you'd like it. That's fun.
Brandon, mic check. One more time. Brandon, mic check.
I can hear you, Rand.
Okay. Thank you. Please stand by. The call's going to begin in 2 minutes.
Brandon, just want to check. You're able to hear me okay?
Yes, we can. Today's call will begin in 1 minute. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, it's afternoon where you are. It's morning where I am. For one thing, as a side note, do you know how hot it's been where I live right now the last couple of days? 113. Now, I don't know if you guys get that hot of temperatures in Florida, but boy, at least it's a dry heat. Okay. All right. I'm going to turn it over to Brandon, who's going to talk to you about and show you how to use the client creator system. And we're going to talk about the web pages today. So stay tuned, pay close attention. And here's Brandon.
Thanks, Rand. Yeah, today we're going to have part one of a two-part to go over how to set up and manage the lead capture pages in Client Creator. I'm going to preface this again, as I do mostly on all of our training, is that these lead capture pages are going to be already set up by our team. So this isn't anything that you'll necessarily need to do, to get these lead capture pages activated or in use, but we're just showing you the tools and the abilities of the client creator system, so that in fact you want to create your own lead capture page or start your own type of marketing or utilize the system a little bit more, you can absolutely do that. I'm also going to cover, we get this question a lot, and I try to cover it as much as possible, but if you missed or need to watch any of your previous Zoom calls, you can go to the video library section on your main menu, and under, oh, I got to log back in, sorry. Under the video section is on, let me just log that back in. I apologize, hang on 1 second. Let me go back and share that. Share, let's see if this works better. Okay, there we go. If you go to the video library section, you'll see the Zoom categories listed there. That'll have all of the meetings, previous Zoom meetings that we have. And after this one completes, it'll also be located there. Okay, so now we're going to go into the website manager, and this is going to have all of the lead capture pages that have been set up on your system by our team. Whether we have buyer and seller lead capture pages, or if we have, if you're on this call, if you could please mute your microphone, that would be helpful. We get a lot of background noise sometimes. So again, this is going to have a list of all of your lead capture pages that are in your client creator system, the active ones that our team has set up and utilizing for your marketing and for your system. And how the lead capture pages work is that when you set up your marketing, sorry, hang on 1 second. Again, if you're on the call, please mute your microphone so we don't hear your background noise or you talking if you're on the phone. So your lead capture pages are tied into your marketing. So the way that they're set up is that if a client in your market area is searching for a 3-bedroom home or for a luxury home or looking to sell their home, the lead capture page ads will start to display in their social media feeds, in their Google results, in their Instagram feeds. So it all gets marketed within your social media profiles. Very similar to if you've been on the internet searching for a product that you're looking to buy or that you're interested in, and then you go into anywhere on the internet just about, and you start to see that product or similar products start to show. That is how your target marketing to display your lead capture pages work. So if somebody was looking for a 3-bedroom home in your market area, they're going to start to see ads for your 3-bedroom homes from your account displaying on their social media feeds, and that's how that generates the engagement. So all of these lead capture pages are set up with search terms, search phrases, search algorithms, so that they display on the right area for the buyer or seller that's looking for that particular type of home. Again, whether it's a 3-bedroom home, 4-bedroom home, first-time home buyer, whatever it may be. So that's how our team gets these set up for you to use in your marketing. So again, this is going to be your website manager, and this is going to show all of your lead capture pages that are in your system. You're going to have a lot more than this, but this is just our test account, so it has a few in here only. So on here, you're going to have your main menu and your summary, and up here, you're going to have your different options, and this is similar to the multiple pages in Client Creator. If you click on the options, you're going to have a couple of things here. This will expand and show different things as we get into the details of the lead capture page. But on this particular page, you can create a new website, you can list your current websites, or you can delete a specific website. So they're pretty self-explanatory. If you wanted to come in here and create a new website, you would come in here, you would select the template that you're going to use. and that will start to generate a lead capture page, whether it be a buyer or seller, into your system. But for now, we're going to go into an existing one, and I'm just going to show you how these work and how the options are available. So I'm just going to select this 3-bedroom home one. It's right down here. You'll see it has a little select button, and if I click on that, it's going to bring me directly to the on-page editor for this lead capture page. An on-page editor is not a live page. It is only a display page so that you can make changes and edits for your lead capture page for the active side of the internet. You'll see down here, one of the things that might pop up, we get questions, it says error for the site owner, invalid domain key. Again, that's because this site, you're on the on-page editor, and it is not a live site. When you go to the live site, the Google CAPTCHA works correctly, and it's integrated properly without any issues. But so
Quick
we're going to see
question
here. Sure.
for you, Brandon. How do I know if my websites are up and running? I have asked for customer support to reach out to me for this.
If you submitted a support ticket to support@clientcreator.com, they should have gotten back to you, but all of your active websites are the ones listed in your account. If you deactivated them, they're no longer going to show in your website list. But one quick way you can do that, and I'm going to show you in a second, is under the options tab. But up at the top here is going to be all of the things that you can do for your lead capture pages, from the options of what you can do in setup, the colors, the text, the form fields, the statistics on the page, and the preview button. It's going to bring you to the actual live page. And this is what we're going to go over because there is quite a few things in here that you can do. So
Yeah, we had another quick question, Brandon. Leanna said, are you creating these lead capture pages for us? Yes, we are. That's the list that Brandon just showed you a minute ago. Those are all your active lead capture websites. Okay, do you want to just show that to them again real quick, or do you just want to keep going?
Sure, it just goes to the website manager. If you go to the website, this will be all of your lead capture pages. And again, as I started the meeting, all of our team has already created these for you and utilizing them in your account. This Zoom meeting is just showing you the tools and features that are available for Client Creator. You do not need to create these lead capture pages. They are going to be already set up by our team in your account. So we're going to go to the options tab, and that's going to be the very first one. And this has a lot of functionality that we're able to do in the lead capture page. So we're going to try and get through these today in today's meeting because there is a lot here. So the very first thing on this side is the template design. This is where you can change the active website to a different layout, different look. You would basically just click on this. It'll bring up a list of the different types of lead capture page designs on here. You can scroll through these, and select one to change it to immediately to. It'll apply the new layout, the new template to your lead capture page, and you'll see that new, new display. But you can see all of the scroll. You can scroll through all of these to choose any one that you want, and you would just click on it to select it, and it'll apply that new design. I'm going to currently keep the one that we're working with on here, so it's set up the correct way. But if you do change the design and you want to change it back, you can do that pretty easily by just selecting the original design that was on there. I'll put all the information back in there in the current layout that it was in. Website active, this is where you would come to deactivate or activate a website. Somebody just asked about that. You would just click on that. It'll tell you if it's currently active right there. If you want to uncheck that and deactivate it, you would just uncheck it and click save, and that'll deactivate that lead capture page. I'm going to say I would not recommend deactivating a lead capture page unless you consult with our team first. Only because we want to make sure that if there's any marketing or any ads that are currently running for this lead capture page, we want to stop them. Because otherwise, if somebody clicks on the ad, they're going to come to an inactive page. So that would be, that would not bode well for you. Plus, if we're utilizing marketing dollars for advertising that lead capture page, we don't want to, spend that on a deactivated page. But theoretically, there should be no reason that you would need to deactivate a page unless it's something that you really do not want used in your marketing. And if, again, that is the case, you can just contact our team and we'll go ahead and get that type of buyer or seller lead capture page deactivated. Okay, the next thing on the options is the emails and text campaigns. And we've gone over the email and text campaigns a few times in the previous Zoom meetings for the buyers and sellers and showing you how those set up. But this is where our team will go in and assign a specific email and a specific text message campaign to this lead capture page. Now, what does that mean? That means when they come to this specific lead capture page for the 3-bedroom homes that we're working on, they're going to get enrolled automatically to these campaigns once they enter in their information. This is what sets them up on their drip campaign system. So when they enter in and they engage on this lead capture page, once they're completed that, this is what the campaigns that they get assigned to. And again, our team sets this up for you. We choose the right campaign for the lead capture page that we're currently working with, whether it's a buyer or a seller, and we assign that. So what they do is they come in here and they just choose an email campaign. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to choose the 4-step home buyer campaign, buyer free list of homes. Yeah, that one's fine. We can just do that. So once I select these two, I'm going to assign the 4-step home buyer to this lead capture page, and I'm going to assign the buyer free list of homes email text campaign to this. So whenever somebody engages on it, they're going to start to receive all of the messages that are in the 4-step home buyer email campaign, and they're going to start to receive the messages from the buyer list of homes text campaign. So that's what gets your clients enrolled in their email and text campaigns. And once I choose that, I click save, and then its update is completed. And again, you do not need to change that. Our team has already set those up for you. But again, if you want to create your own lead capture page or you want to mess around with this and set up an email or text campaign, that's how you take care of that. The next one is the website name. This is what we use to set up each of the market areas and the lead capture pages in your specific cities or your county, whatever it may be, or your rural market area. So you can change the lead capture page name by editing this information here. Our team is constantly making modifications to these only because we might be marketing in different cities at different times or different areas at different times. So these lead capture page names do get updated often so that we make sure that we're matching the market that we're currently putting your ads out for. But if you wanted to change your lead capture page name, you can do that here. I try to express this. I would not recommend changing an existing one that we have an ad running for, or that our team set up, only because if you change it to a different city and we have ads running for a different market area and they don't match, that might be, the client's going to see that they're pulling up in a different area, so it may not match. So like if I change this from Haddon Heights to Marietta, California, or whatever it may be, and we're running ads in this area and they don't match, we want to make sure that they're matching the information in the ads that our team is currently running for you. So it all integrates together.
Okay, Brandon, can we ask you a few questions? Because
Sure.
I'm getting so many. Okay. Hello. Are they for the area, the lead capture pages, are they for the area that you're located in?
Yeah, all of your lead capture pages are going to be set up from the from the cities and market area that you set up under your program.
So from the information that you gave us,
Correct.
we're going to target these websites to those different locations.
Correct.
Okay. What number do I use for customer service? I've submitted a ticket, but have no response yet.
If you haven't received the response to your support ticket, then you might want to check your spam or your junk folder. It might have gone there. Our team responds within 24 hours all the time. So if you have not received the response, you might want to check your spam or your email. But you can give us a call at 951-269-2337. But again, our primary support, as I've stated before, is via ticket to support@clientcreator.com. And they will get back to you pretty quickly.
Okay, next question. I'm not sure what it means, but it says, why do I only have 3 options on the drop-down menu. Well, one of those drop-down menus does only have 3 options, correct?
If you're in the lead capture, the website manager, there's going to be 3 options. That was the create a website, list a website, delete a website. But
Right.
if you go into the lead capture page details and click on options, you'll have many more options like I have listed here on the screen.
Okay, I've got 2 leads for the first week of utilizing Client Creator, and I have had nothing yet. What should I do? Maybe we should focus on one that worked initially.
Yeah, I mean, the ads and the marketing are in constant running. So, you know, activity
I
does
was ready for
vary.
you.
If your microphones, apologize. If your ads are running, I would, you know, it takes time and consistency. We've stated this over and over again. You know, it's not uncommon for, you know, some lulls. You got to check depending on your marketing budget, how often it gets used, if it can make it through the month. Every marketing budget is different. Every area is different on the amount of cost to display and have your ads displayed in your market area. So that's what our team tries to manage at its best. But yeah, stay the course. You will generate leads. The more these ads are running, the more consistency they have, the more results you'll be getting.
Okay, the next person said same things. No, they're not getting any leads coming in. What do I do? I would I would contact customer support, and maybe we've got something incorrect. I mean, that's highly unusual. Wouldn't you say, Brandon?
Yes, I would.
Okay. I had one lead and it says verified home. However, email bounced back and there is no number for lead to see. What's wrong with email? I can't.
I mean, we wouldn't be. You'd have to send a support ticket. I mean, and without knowing specifics, our team would not be able to tell you what especially not on a Zoom call. I apologize.
Okay, last one. I received one lead and they spoke a different language. Emailed them back with no response. What language did you email them back in? And there's so many different programs on your phone that you can use for speaking other languages. Oh, English. Okay. All right, and no response. What would you suggest for that, Brandon?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question. What was the question, Rand?
They spoke a different language when she followed up with them and got no response.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I've never had that question. I don't know.
And they spoke a different language. So I don't know, find out can you tell what language that is? If you can, try to get the translator in your iPhone. There's a bunch of them. Just do a search for a translator converter. And then you can speak to them in their own language. Okay, that's it for now. Back to Brandon.
Yeah, I guess if that was a question, yeah, Google Translator, you can go to Google Translator and that'll translate anything you type in there to any language you want. I apologize, I didn't understand what you were asking, but if that's what you're looking for, yeah, Google Translator is the most commonly used program to convert to you know, alternative languages. Okay, going back to the we completed the website name. Now we're going to website URL. Website URL is the website address for the lead capture page. This is the detailed website URL of the lead capture page that you're working with. So if you're posting this on social media or on the internet or wherever it may be, you can utilize this as one of your website URLs. But I'm also going to show you the next one. It's going to be a shortened URL where we can create a customized URL. So what happens is it takes the detailed URL and it shortens it from homes to buy list here, and then you can put anything after that. So it's still got to keep the main primary of the URL, but we can put in here, you know, 3-bedroom homes, you know, Haddon Heights. This is long, but I'm just trying to show you. And you can hit save on that. So what happens then is now it's going to create a new shortened URL for you. This is going to be a customized URL. Again, this one's a little long, but it could have been something a little bit shorter or something that you wanted to have in here. But it just creates a little bit more of a, you know, a vanity type of URL. We shorten these sometimes to the cities or to the area we're focusing on, so that if somebody types it in or puts the information in their browser, it's a little easier to remember. As well, if you're posting it on social media, it creates a nice, more visual type of display when it has the area in the link of the website.
Or you can even use your name, just be your first and last name. I mean, a few of mine I have like homestobylist.com/Rand Smith. So it's totally up to you. That's what's great about it. You don't have to go buy. That's what we're trying to avoid, you have to go buy another domain name.
Yeah, you can create as many as you want on here. Let's say you're done with this one and you want to change it and you want to just delete it. You just click this little delete button here, and then it'll delete the shortened URL, and then you can go and create another one as needed in your system. It'll bring you right back to that screen, and you can just create another one. The only thing you cannot do is it can have multiples of the same name. So if you pick something that's a very common, chances are it's probably already taken. So if you get one that says that shortened URL name already exists, you're just going to have to come up with something a little bit more unique. So it's making sure that the URL is available to you to use.
And get creative, you guys. You guys can do that. Just get creative. Who are the people you're looking for? Maybe you have something in the name about that. There's just lots of different things you can do. It's like searching for your own URL, but this is a little bit better.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. And again, you don't have to buy anything. All you're doing is creating your own customized URL. So you don't have to buy the domain or anything like that. We're taking care of that all for you. Okay, so the next thing is going to be the background image right down here. This is where you can select a customized background. And as you can see here, hard to see. I'm going to close this menu real quick. You can see this is a bedroom. It's got a picture of a bedroom. That's the image that's on this one. So if you click on the background image, you'll see that's the image that's on here. If you want to change this image to something that you have on your computer, or you have downloaded or purchased a file to use, you can upload that here. You would just hit this choose file. It'll bring you to your local folder, and then you can just choose where the file is going to be located and select that image. Remember, you want to try and use a good quality, high quality image. You don't want to use something too small or a thumbnail or anything like that. We want to make sure that the image is of good quality. When our team selects those, we make sure it's a very high quality image, very detailed. If you choose too small of an image on these larger screens or monitors nowadays, they'll start to show pixelated and it'll look very blurry. So we want to try to avoid that when you're uploading an image. You want to just make sure it's of good quality, of good depiction of the pixels. Again, it might look good on a small screen or a phone, but as it gets to a desktop or a large monitor, it might look very blurry, and that can reflect negatively if they utilize it on their desktop. So once you click on the image, you'll just click on save, and then it'll update that image to the new image you want to choose. Okay, the next one is the social media ad setup. This question we get a lot, and this is what the client creator system uses to post to your social media pages. We have all types of pre-default ads located in here for you to use to post to your lead capture page. We're currently in the 3-bedroom homes one, so I'm just going to choose that here. It'll bring you to the market area that you want to post to. And again, I'm working with Haddon Heights, and I would just click next. I mean, I can put anything in here. I could put New Jersey if I wanted to. You can put any type of city in here, California, Florida, whatever. You can put any market area. And again, our team does this for you, so you don't need to do it, but I'm just trying to show you the features. So you click on next, and it'll generate the data for this. So what this is setting the ad up for you to post on your social media. It's going to have the website link, which is located right up here. This is required by all social medias to have a post generated to. This is going to be the body of the message. This is going to be what the client will see on their post right above the image. And then if you scroll down, this is the image that's going to be used. You can change that image at any time. If you wanted to choose a file to replace that image, the same thing here. You would choose this file right here. It would open up your browser or your window to choose another high quality image or an ad image to display. And then the 3-bedroom homes ad will come right down here. You see that's going to display right below the image in the title, and then the description. And then if you have, sorry, hit that button by accident. In the description, you got a little short description here that shows below that. And then if you want to incorporate any hashtags that we use in our marketing, this is good for online, for Facebook, for Twitter, for Instagram, to incorporate those hashtags. It helps with your search results, with your search algorithms as well. So once we have that all set up, we click on the save. It'll generate the ad, and then you'll be able to see you can post directly to your social media. Now, I'm not going to do this right now because we only have a test account. But what this button right here will do is this will send your post out to all of the social media accounts that you have integrated with Client Creator. If you set up a Facebook business page, it'll post there. If you set up your Instagram account, it'll post there. Your Twitter, your LinkedIn, all of those will get posted to immediately. So this generates the post, and then if you click on this, it pushes it out to all of your social media pages that are set up in Client Creator. That's why it's important when you do a 3-year setup, when your realtor setup, to get all of those social media accounts integrated with Client Creator, because you want to make sure you're getting maximum exposure with all of your postings and your marketings. If you do not use a particular social media platform for one reason or another, you are removing a giant database and giant clientele for your market area. So I would highly recommend, as a business person, as a marketer, to integrate all of these social media so that we're not leaving anything on the table, and we're getting maximum exposure for all of your ads. But again, this is what our team uses to set up the social media postings, the custom ads, the custom images, the custom content. So again, our team does all of this for you, but we're just going through showing you the features and tools that are available in the integration of Client Creator. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next one. I still got a little bit of time, it looks like. Instant file download. So this is if you want to have a download available to your clients as soon as they engage on the lead capture page. Some samples of why we would use this: if we're trying to supply them with a document, we're saying sign up to receive this information. There's one lead capture page that comes to mind, the 7 critical questions, what to ask a real estate agent. That's an instant download. So it's something you want to supply to a client or somebody once they engage.
And you can find all of those materials to fulfill anything in the Client Creator website. What's it under, Brandon? Where we have
the training and marketing section.
Training and marketing.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll find lots of useful tools in there. Ads, 7 critical mistakes that you make when you're getting a loan or when buying a home. There's all sorts of materials that you can use. And one thing you might do is to upload your pre-listing package so that they can download it. Okay, that's one of the most useful things that I've used it for. And also for buyers, part 1 of the buyer package. You can tell I don't work with buyers much. Okay, Brandon, go ahead.
Yep, no problem. So yeah, so you'll have the option to provide that download here. So if you have a lead capture page that you want to have somebody download an instant file to, this will automatically download for them after they engage. So once they enter their name, email, phone number, and go through the form fields for the lead capture page, they'll automatically be generated to this download.
Sure.
They can download.
Fine. We're not going to do that.
One moment. I'm going to mute everybody again. Again, that's what this is for. This is for if you want somebody to instantly download a file immediately after they do a lead capture page. Sometimes we also do this type of information for if we have a listing, maybe one that's not on the market yet, but they want to send them some information on it. They'll have somebody sign up, to download a flyer or an up and coming type listing. So once they engage, they'll be able to get the information or get the file for that information for the listing or lead capture page. So that's what this option is available for. Okay, the next one is going to be a website redirect. What is a website redirect? A website redirect is going to send the client to another website after they engage. So similar to the download, instant download, this is going to send them somewhere. So let's say after the lead capture page engagement, you want to send them to your own personal website that maybe has an available list of homes that you have for sale, or where they can search for homes or whatever is supplying them information. This is what we would put in here to redirect a lead capture page. If some of you put in your setup that you wanted to utilize your own business or personal website in your marketing and in your setup, we would set up a redirect, and then once they engage on the lead capture page, we will take them to your website. This helps to generate some traffic with your website. And again, if you have search availability on your website, they will be able to search properties for sale, or maybe even see some of the featured listings from your office or from you, if you have listings showing there.
And you can send them to any website you want. You could send them to another one of your lead capture websites if you choose. But mostly people are sending them to their normal website from like their office provides you, and you have services on there that you might want them to see. But it's done automatically. When they go to one of your lead capture websites and they're finished at that website and they submit their information, it automatically redirects them. You don't have to do anything, redirects them to whatever website you filled in here that you want them to go to. So that's done automatically. A cool little feature.
Yeah, and if you do not have a website, or you don't have your own personal or business website, don't worry about it. That's okay. Typically, we'll send them to your Facebook business page or social media business page, or we'll just display some information about you as a realtor with your contact information after they engage. So this is not required. You do not need to have an additional website. It has no relevance on your engagement or your ads or anything like that. It's just an optional feature that you can use within the client creator
Exactly.
system. Okay, the next one's going to be a couple of these other ones are going to be header scripts. Header scripts are advanced scripts that you can add into your system. If you are not familiar with header scripts, stay out of this area. But if you are advanced and you know what header scripts are, let's say you have Google Analytics, and you want to integrate Google Analytics, or you have a Facebook pixel code, or you have some type of tracking pixel code that you want to put into your lead capture page to track activity or track information. This is where you would put this, in your lead capture page. The one thing I can warn you about is that if the code that you enter in here is not correct, or if it's even a little bit off, it can produce errors, and it can make your lead capture page not show. So if you're not 100% sure, how to use this or what you should add in here, or you have a Google Analytics code that you want to add, contact our support team first before adding anything in there, because we wouldn't want you to put something in there and then it's not working right, or the page is not working right, or displaying some errors. So again, this is typically for an advanced user that knows how to add the script codes to the website, or they're familiar with HTML. But otherwise, I would probably not put anything in here unless you're comfortable. Again, reach out to our support team if you want to add a code to this. They can definitely point you in the right direction and get you the help that you need. Embed is going to be another section for website options. And again, this is going to be if you want to embed your lead capture page or graphics onto another website. So let's say you want to put, the 7 critical questions graphic on your website, and you want it to link to this lead capture page. So you would come on here. You could pick any of these these images on here. This one here, attention-free homeowners. You can click on this to generate the lead capture page HTML. So I'm going to put this on here. We're on a 3-bedroom home one, so I'm going to do. I'll do this free home binder service. So that probably would be.
Now,
probably
let me just summarize. What he's really saying here is that you can turn any website that you have on your own into an interactive website so that you're having the possibility of generating leads. So like most websites that I see, there's no way to generate any leads. So you really never know who's going to your website. But utilizing any of these services, you can set this up. This graphic will go on your website and automatically be a clickable link to take them to your lead capture website. He's about to show you how to do that right now.
Yep. So basically what you would do is you would come in and just pick any of these graphics that match the lead capture page that you're bringing them to. You don't want to use a seller graphic to generate them to a lead to a buyer one. So this one here is the buyer lead capture page. So we're going to choose a buyer service. And then what we do is this is going to take and generate the code all automatically for you. So what this code does is that it creates a link to the lead capture page, and it generates the HTML code. So this right up here is the HTML code that's automatically generated for you. And this is what you would insert into your website. Again, you would need to be familiar with a little bit of HTML or how to add this to your website. But what this code does is it creates this graphic. And then if you click on this graphic, it'll take you right to the lead capture page for the 3-bedroom homes. So I can click on that and you'll see it'll open up the 3-bedroom homes. It'll go right to the 3-bedroom homes. So if you put that link on the lead capture page, it'll take you right to that lead capture page.
This is one of the coolest features ever. And if you have a webmaster or someone who's taking care of your website, just get that code to them. I think you can send it in here, can't you?
If you click on this email code right here, it'll pop up an email message. You can type in the who you want to send that to, and it'll send them the actual code that they need to put in there. So if somebody's familiar with HTML or somebody that manages your website, they'll know exactly what to do with this code. It's pretty standard operating procedure. But yeah, you would just type in the person's email address that you want to send it to. Or if you want to send it to yourself and then forward it to them, that you can absolutely do that. But that'll generate the code that they need, which is right up here, and they just put that right into your website, and it'll display this nice little image with the link right to your lead capture page. Okay, let me go back here. Where was I?
Brandon, someone asked if they can copy and paste those ads directly into their Facebook.
You can download those images. So if you wanted to do that, it's a little bit different. See, this is an image right here. So what you can do is you can actually right click on this and do save image as, and then it'll save your image locally to your computer. And that would allow you to use it or upload it to your, to your social media or to your Instagram account or whatever you want to do. But yeah, you would just have to save it, take it off the website and just save it locally in order to do something like that. Okay, I think the last one we're going to do for today is a disclaimer. Disclaimer is going to be anything that you want to have displayed at the very bottom of your lead capture page. We utilize this a lot when we have to have your real estate license number, your contact information, or anything that your brokerage requires. This puts all of that information at the bottom of your lead capture page. So if you have specifics that you need to have on here, this is where we enter that information. We only typically enter this in is to make sure that we're abiding by any of your brokerage's requirements or regulations for any lead capture pages. When that is requested, we put that information here.
And any state requirements as
Yeah,
well.
state requirements. So if you have something that needs to be done, or you you probably have sent it to us by now, but if you have something that needs to be displayed on all of your lead capture pages to meet your requirements, you can, again, send it to us and we'll put it in here for you, or you can just come into your disclaimer section and add it yourself, and it'll display on all of your lead capture pages and all of your marketing that occurs. Actually, I wanted to go through the very last one on here is the delete page. So this will delete your page. Oh, I didn't do that, did I? No, I did. Okay. This will delete your lead capture page on your client creator system. You don't want to use this unless you're absolutely 100% sure, because once it's deleted, it is gone. We cannot bring it back. It would have to be recreated from scratch. So if you put a lot of work into it, and you delete it, you want to make sure that you're 100% sure you want to delete it. Okay, I think we'll stop there for this one. I didn't know what you wanted to cover. Anything else?
Yeah,
Rand?
I'll
There's
just go
lot
through
of-
a couple of final questions that we have. First of all, I want to give a shout out and say thank you to Mel's iPhone. He's been answering a bunch of people's questions for us along the way, and that's so helpful. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's take a couple quick questions. Who is receiving the Monday morning coffee if we never got any leads?
If you haven't imported any leads into your client creator system, then currently, if you don't have anybody in your client list, then nobody's going to receive. The only time people are going to receive the Monday morning coffee is the people within your client creator database.
So
hopefully-
suggestion, import your database from whatever client manager you're using right now, and then import it, and we'll help you with that. We'll export it out of your database and import it into your client creator database. And then all those people are going to start getting your Monday morning coffee. You want to add to that?
Oh, nope, that was 100% right. Yep, they'll start to get your Monday morning coffee. But as you generate the leads as well, they'll also be getting, the Monday morning coffee automatically as well.
Okay, I was getting lots of likes on Instagram before. Now, nothing. Any suggestions? And does it even matter?
No, it doesn't matter. Actually, we don't go after likes. I gotta be honest
Yeah.
with you. Likes on Facebook are not going to generate you leads, and it is it's not important anymore. Social algorithms are so different now that our ads are not generated to get you likes. Our ads are generated to get clicks and engagement on your lead capture page and put a lead in your client database. That's our primary, really our only objective. Getting a
That's
like on a
right.
post is really not going to help us, at all.
You know, it's so easy. If you do want to get likes, just put in something like, if you have a home in Carmel, click like. It's that simple if you really want to get likes. You can say whatever city that is that you are in, that you service. So that's just one of the best ways to get likes if you want them. Okay. Wait, our friend sure answered a lot of questions. Let me go. Okay. Is there a minimum DPI and size for good quality upload images?
Yeah, I mean, typically we go by at least 400 kilobytes per second, or 400 kilobytes in size. It's about a 1400 width size. So who's ever asking that is a little familiar with the details of it. So that would probably make sense. But yeah, you want to try and use at least a 400 kilobyte size image at least. But again, open it up on your on your screen. You could try and zoom in. If you zoom in 1 or 2 times and it's all pixelated, it's probably not going to be the image that you want to use. You want to make sure that it's a pretty high quality image.
Okay, here's a good question. I made my own videos my friends liked, but does it matter for business? Don't know. Now, I'll just tell you from my own experience. I used to do a ton of videos. If you're going to do videos, they have to be short, relevant, to the point, educational, and conversational, actually, because you want them to engage. And I got pretty good response from them. But most of the videos that I see agents using, and I don't want to name any names, but you saw one of them too at the 2-day event. They're so long and boring that no one clicks on them, no one watches them. And I think the average time, it used to be 7 seconds or so before they moved on, unless you have something really exciting that you're telling them. And most people don't think anything to do with real estate is really that exciting. So do you want to add anything to that, Brandon?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to get, videos, but YouTube is going to be the best friend for you here. So, yeah, when we upload videos, we upload them to YouTube. And again, we want to make sure that they're engaged in a lead capture page so that they generate that type of traffic. But yeah, that's pretty much the way to do it, what you said.
Okay, next question. Where is the list of 3 homes coming from? Do we have an ad for 3 homes?
I think they're referring to 3-bedroom homes. And again, that you would need to supply that list. Client Creator does not supply any list of homes for sale or available for sale. So if somebody signs up for any type of home, you would need to put that list together as part of your follow-up process and send that information to them.
You want to tell them about the service that we do have if they want to do that?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to sign, if you do not have the ability to generate a list of homes, if you don't have IDX with your real estate or your broker, you can sign up for the Client Creator IDX system, and that is on your. I'm going to go to main menu. You can sign up for that right on your main page. You can sign up for the IDX, which is located here. Your monthly data feed is going to cost about $16 a month. $17 a month, and you can add that to here. But I got to be honest with you, if you have real estate service already with your IDX, with your brokerage, you do not need to sign up for this. This is only for if you do not have the ability to provide a list of homes or a way to search for homes available for sale. So, but if you do need this and you want to integrate it with your Client Creator, you can do that here, and it'll integrate with you, and it'll also pull all of your listings in, all of your office listings in as well. So you'll have all of that integrated with Client Creator fairly easily.
Okay. If we redirect to a website, do we still get the automated emails? Yes. Your automated emails. Oh, somebody already answered that question. I love it when you guys answer these questions. It's great. Can you copy and paste ads? We already went through that. When automated email stops, will contacts still receive Monday morning coffee? Yeah, the two don't have anything to do with one another. So when they have completed an email campaign, you'll get a notice that someone has just completed the email campaign that they were in. Their Monday morning coffee will continue. And tell me if I'm saying anything out of school here, Brandon.
Nope, that's right. Yeah, even
Okay.
even if a client's not on an email or text campaign, but you just have them in there to receive Monday morning coffee, you can absolutely do that. If you add a client to your client manager and you don't put them on an email campaign, that's fine, but they will receive your Monday morning coffee each week.
Yeah. Okay. And by the way, while we're on that, when you do get a notification that someone has completed an email campaign, go in there and set them to one of the just the drip campaigns that send them something from you like every 8 to 10 days for quite a long time, so that you're staying in touch with them. You don't ever just want to cut them loose. Well, I can't say ever. There's some that you do want to cut loose, but not most of them. Okay. Okay. I think that's it. I think we've got most of them covered. And thank you all for answering some of these questions. I really appreciate it. Makes it easier for me. Okay, thank you all very much. We'll see you next week at the same time. We're going to continue with part 2 of the websites, correct, Brandon?
Yep, we'll continue on the other options.
Okay. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye-bye.